comedic, and if we know anything from Nathan For You, since it's funny, Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I might have to dip out like 10 minutes early, but I'm sure you can handle.
That's okay. I'm gonna make Toby do a bunch of things that are canon.
Okay, cool.
Love it.
Auto cannibalism,
Autoerotic cannibalism.
Silly stuff.
Okay. Whenever we're ready.
I'm ready.
Is everyone ready to start recording?
Yep.
Yes.
Do it.
Count in.
Okay. Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're
Okay.
recording.
We're doing it
Recording.
for real.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right. And everything's good? We're all twitched up?
All twitched
Yeah,
up.
Twitch is running. Yep, we should be good.
Awesome. Okay. Greetings, adventurers. You joined us for another episode. You're joined us.
You are being joined to us.
We almost started an episode within 1 minute of starting, and now we're not going to. All right, we still have time. Okay. Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another episode of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Nika Howard.
Hey, guys.
Mike Bachmann.
Hey, everyone. It's great to having being here.
The dapper Tim Lanning.
Hey, everybody. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me for hopefully 90% of this episode. I got to go party, baby.
And returning valiantly are the Antonsson brothers, Jonas and... Pretty sure I got that.
Good.
Slow clap. That's what you're getting for that. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
joining
being.
us. I very much enjoyed your musical stylings from last episode.
Top notch.
It was very good. Yeah, so we're going to continue the Raw Fury games. I guess, you know what? Let's do it. Let's roll a d20.
Hell yeah. 18.
18.
What?
7.
What'd you get, Jonas?
14.
All right, roll off.
Who's roll off?
Tim and Bachman.
18.
21. Nope, 12.
No, that's not how those dice work.
Oh, wait a second. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
So
Mike Bachman. This is a rarity.
it is a rarity because
What happened
I
last
usually
week?
lie during this time. Last week, I don't remember anything that happened until I was suddenly thrust into the world to see a short little man named Toby, who summoned me because he needs some help. He summoned me from like the middle of war. Like it was a big battle, important. I was trying to save the love of my life.
Who are
from
you?
Certain death. I'm rolling Twin Ties. You may remember me
Oh.
from such old episodes as our Kickstarter bonus episodes. And I was in the middle of trying to save the love of my life before being summoned to play a game, which I was happy to do. We got Rudolph the Bard to help us, as well as Lex, and we had to race along with our online prepubescent robot XX 69-420XX. We're racing towards Paler's Hope, and like it's really an amazing race, if you will. Like, not the copyrighted amazing race. It's just amazing described.
It is a wondrous race that we are.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm very amazed, but not in a way that will get us sued. We went to Calston, and now we're here. What else do I need to say?
Do you love
Nothing.
me?
I love you.
Thank you. We also should say, guys, it's an end of an era. Steph Kingston's last edited episode was the last one. So now that we're in a post-Steph world, I personally feel weird. I feel dirty. I feel like there's no net underneath my trapeze act that I'm doing right now. David is very good, but he hasn't been there since the beginning, and I love David, and I kiss him in the mouth all the time. But it does feel like a brand new sort of. I don't want to make it sound like a good thing. It's just a new world that when we want to thank Steph for all of the work she's done these past years, making us sound cleaner, funnier, more productive.
Well,
Lord knows my audio has always needed it, and she's been there to clean up dog snores, typing.
Yeah.
I think David had to deal with a nail filing, but
Ooh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
So there's no way that we could thank her enough. So simply put, we just want all of you to pour out all of your love to her, because she was a big portion of the past. Jesus, how many episodes?
Past
Who knows? A million.
200?
4 years, yeah.
Ever since I started Patreon. Yeah. Steph, we love you, and she's not going away. She's still going to be around. She's coming to GeeklyCon.
I think she's moving on to edit This American Life full time now, right?
Yeah.
Finally got the American life.
Yeah.
She's going back to school, I believe, is what's going on. But yeah, so she'll still be around. She'll still be in the community. She just, she's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
She won't be making our beautiful voices sound as beautiful as they do.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're David will be taking on the mantle. He's still around, but there's
and
a hole in our heart for sure.
Yeah, and in classic Drunks and Dragons style, we are thanking her the episode after she finished. So,
no, I think that makes sense. I know that makes sense to me because she was still part of our employee in our employ technically previous episode, but this one. That's when the socket has been popped out. You know what I'm saying? I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
She's moving on due to numerous HR complaints.
Stop pulling my socket out. Yeah. Or I guess legally I can't say employee, the contractor.
If you think it's appropriate, we can play her a song that you'll have to edit out because it's which might be very appropriate. That you can't run it live because it's patented.
Oh, okay. Maybe at the end that would be fun. A fun little outro. That'd be a nice thing. I'm just trying to.
I love it.
But we need to get cracking.
Yeah, this is a race. We can't just dick around here. We got to get going.
Yeah, I have to leave in 50 minutes, and if we haven't finished it yet, Michael's going to take over Toby.
Yep, Michael Bachmann will take over.
Okay. Actually, that should be a punishment because for me leaving as a jerk face. Like,
okay.
Bachmann. Okay, if we don't finish, Bachmann and Jonas can take over Toby for the rest of the encounter.
Okay, I'll take over the left side. Hey, Jonas, you take over the right side.
Mm-hmm. One can get Toby 1 and one can have Toby 2.
Yeah. I hope you guys are drift compatible.
Okay, so the competition has been finished, and you now you're allowed to take off in a staggered way. I believe the
we're drunk enough to take off in a staggered way too.
The folks from Mastwick go first. The folks from Calston go second.
As soon as they're getting ready to go, Toby conjures an illusion of their families. Oh, how dark do I want to get? I'm going to roll a d20, or a d100, technically, and the closer to 100, the more darker we're going to be.
Nice!
So wait, 42, that's not so bad.
Boo. Well, you have advantage.
Okay.
There's time.
So, illusions of the Calstonite families appear, and they start screaming to their family, "Please come home! Come home! There's one of the other racers have infested our home with rats. They're biting me!" And there's blood slightly covering the hands and knees and ankles of the people that I stared. And I like to think I got a lot of their faces correct. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't leave. The rats are eating me. I'm dying. Over here.
Okay, hold on.
The following illusion is rated for mature audiences only. Your discretion is advised.
One of the Caliston people goes back.
Oh, you fucker.
The rest go on.
He's like, don't worry, I'll check on him.
The next are the teens from Norhall. They head out.
Whoa!
And then 15 minutes after that, you're allowed to go.
Let's go.
Onward!
Hey, who is from Norhall?
Huh?
I mean, it's just they're a bunch of teens.
Oh.
A bunch of bad teens.
I thought you said the team, not the teens from Norhall. Can we have this adventure in the Norhall now, Tim, since it's canon?
No, I think I've said it before. You guys are all dead, and by this time.
Oh, okay.
But the next batch of students.
Yeah.
He's like, don't make me say it again.
I'll double kill.
Hey, Toby, look at that team of kids over there. That's your team. You should be on that team.
I'm an adult. I'm 40. How old are you?
Old enough to sleep with your mom.
You! I like to think that Caterpillar is just going a little bit faster because I'm so mad. Get me away from him.
How long does it take to get to our next place? Like, what's like the average time that we're looking at?
You should be there by nightfall.
Okay.
Where are we going next?
We can easily make up 15 minutes.
So don't oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you should. It shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to do that.
Thank.
So are you doing anything different, or are you just gonna charge along on your steeds?
Should we do anything different?
Maybe grease them up a little bit so they go faster.
Yeah. Let's rub some grease on
I
these
put
elks and caterpillars.
I put a spoiler on my elk.
Okay.
Can we have rented animals?
I mean, Calston's a big city, so.
Ooh, do they rent cheetahs?
Yeah. I think so.
Do they rent cheetahs?
Yeah, like, and I need it to be like one way because we're not going to worry about getting them back to Calston.
All right. Odds or evens? I'm gonna roll on my
Odds.
die-hard dice.
Odds.
Yep.
Oh, it's cocked. Oh, I dropped it. They rent cheetahs.
Oh, yes.
I've got this. Hi. I'm gonna need a bucket of painkillers and 4 cheetahs to go, please.
Do you want those cheetahs for here to go?
We're not eating them. We're riding them.
That's.
All right, I pay for the bucket of painkillers and the cheetahs.
I think you're gonna have to cast enlarge on these cheetahs if you're gonna ride them.
Well, Toby won't.
I'm a baby.
Yeah, he's small enough.
Now I'm using them to my advantage. I weigh 40 pounds.
Toby will not, but the rest of you will.
Eat! Haha! Now who's making fun of me? Big butt?
I cast silence on Toby.
I have advantage against that. And I win. I got a 23? I got a 23 against it.
Okay, so you're racing along. And you're going even faster than your caterpillar and elk.
Somehow possible in a caterpillar.
So whatever the speed of a cheetah is plus 1.
Okay.
+1, yep. Yep, absolutely.
So fast.
God,
Jesus.
68 to 75 miles. So we can travel upwards of 76 miles per hour.
Whoa.
You're going really fast.
Toby's just holding on to the tail and waving in the breeze behind it, like whoa.
So as you're going, it's been a few hours. Every once in a while, your cheetahs are not great as far as stamina goes. They have to take breaks, unfortunately. But you're making great time, and I think you even probably passed the teens from Norhall.
Going very fast. What is their overland speed?
It's whatever yours is -1.
Wait, are they also on cheetahs?
Yeah, they're all on cheetah.
Fuck!
They're like, oh, so you went to the cheetah store too, huh?
Bye, nerds!
Can we crop dust them on the way?
Like, you have to imagine, like, at a relative rate, we're passing them at 1 mile an hour, so we have time for like a full conversation.
Michael, I want to make a illusion, but it's gonna be a classic Wile E. Coyote wall. It's a wall that looks exactly like the rest of the road, and I infuse it with spider web silk, sticky. Well, I don't think I can do that. Fuck it. And so that it looks like they're just gonna run into it, but then they smash into my wall of strong string.
Okay.
The strongest of strings.
All right, they all go crashing into the wall, and you guys just go flying by them.
Strongest of strings taken from the best yo-yos.
So up ahead, you see what looks like clouds of smoke billowing into the air.
Ooh.
Down the road, and
So it's obviously the Drunk Roast Madagascar people. Michael, do you get it?
Good. No, I get it. They're behind you, though.
Owned.
Wait.
Yeah,
Those look like smoke signals. Those look like smoke signals. I'm trying to. No, actually, it's just smoke. Yeah, it's just smoke.
There's a lot of smoke. And as you get closer, you realize that there is a town up ahead, which is on fire.
Michael, no.
What is it? Which town?
It's a small town. It's a
Oh.
village.
They don't even have a sign outside that says what their name is? Wow.
Hey guys, that town is on fire.
Well, I'm not from this earth, so I do not care about that.
Somebody runs out, and they're like, "Oh, this team of dragons and dragonborns and kobolds, they lit our town on fire."
Ooh. I can do a check to see if there's any of them within a mile. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay, I got an 18. Are there any within a mile?
No, they have already left.
Well, they're gone now, so I guess you guys should
Your
just
stuff is safe.
get to rebuilding.
Please, Timmy is up in the top of the building.
God damn it! I cast Watery Sphere, and in order to have it, sort of try to put out the fire.
Toby,
And
if
I
you
s-
get
and I
left
slow down a little
behind, if you get left behind, your cheetah's only going to go 75 miles per hour. You'll never catch up.
But we can't let these people die.
I'll stay with Toby.
Are you going to stop and help these guys?
I don't want to.
I have to.
Lex would. She's good. So if Toby stops, she'll stop.
Is there an inn? And is that inn on fire?
Save the beer.
Yeah, Michael, is there a meadery?
Oh, he's not listening.
Sorry, what was that?
Is there a meadery?
A meatery.
Yeah.
Mead.
Yeah,
A
a place where we
meadery.
can get some good meat.
There is actually... Timmy is actually on the third story of the tavern that's on fire.
The tavern's on fire. All the alcohols and meatloaf.
Oh God, we have to save it. We have to save. Oh God.
Just crying. Like, whoa, wow, you do have a heart.
He should be able... I jumped from stacks of bodies higher than that. He should be able to get up there, but I guess we'll save him.
I will command the watery sphere to kind of attack, I guess you would say.
So you are starting to help them.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to roll initiative and do a little skill challenge.
Is this gonna be like? Are we gonna get there last? But it's gonna be like the end of a Harry Potter movie where like we get like good boy points for all the good.
Yeah, good
boy
points.
You might. You never know.
I don't know, but you should do that.
I got a
Okay,
natural 20.
Really? You're rolling 20s.
Uh huh.
Nice. 14.
7.
I got a 7. No, I'm sorry. I had an 11. 8 plus 3.
What did Rudolph get?
A 7. 7, 7, 7, 7.
Okay. Rollen, what do you do, bud?
I'm gonna take out my bow, and I'm gonna knock several smoking arrows to shoot into the fire to starve it of oxygen, and hopefully stop the flames from.
My dad's a fireman, and that checks out.
Yep,
That's a wild idea.
I got 17.
17 total?
Well, what am I supposed to add to that? I guess.
Oh, add your whatever your bow skill is.
Oh, Dex. Yeah.
Your proficiency.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, it should tell you on the side.
4.
That's
Like,
it?
proficiency is 5.
Wait, what? I'm looking at the wrong spot then.
Okay, so your proficiency is 5.
It's my
Your dex
first
is
time
probably-
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
You probably get
So you
26.
a plus 9, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That works great. You starve out the fire on the first floor.
Dope.
And okay, Toby, what do you do?
I cast Watery Sphere in order to put the little boy, Timmy, which is my name, which was a nice touch, inside of it. He has to make a Strength 18 saving throw.
Timmy does? His name is Timmy Lanning.
That's my name. What are you doing? I feel like this isn't the first Timmy Lanning we've encountered either.
He fails.
All right, he's sucked inside of it, and it must be very scary, but it's for his own good. And then I move the Watery Sphere 30 feet away, and hopefully it's sort of towards the ground, and hopefully an area that's not on fire.
Okay, so basically you pulled him out of the burning building, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's probably other ways to do that, but I think this is the way that it makes sense to him.
He goes, thanks for saving me. This is my Timmy Lanning voice. And but my sister's still inside. You've got to save her too.
What's her name? Do you remember my sister's name? Oh,
No,
it's Heather.
Heather. It's Heather.
This has definitely happened before. I'm pretty sure.
I've never done you and your sister. I've done your dad and uncles. Okay, Lex, you know that there is a small girl still in the burning building.
Can I use my Minions of Chaos and cast? It says Conjure Elemental, but can I use a Water Elemental to like go through and like make a path for like us to get in there?
Sure. Roll an Arcana or whatever you think the appropriate skill would be.
I'll go with Arcana. I have that skill. Well, fuck. I got a 4 plus 6, so that's a 10. So I didn't do it.
Okay, well, it goes in, and the water elemental gets distracted by something.
Fire.
Yeah.
It actually the floor is covered in sawdust, and so as it went in, it just kind of got absorbed into the sawdust.
Did someone throw up right before the fire started?
That's what started it. Yeah.
Yep. Rudolph.
Right. So I have something called Hellish Resistance, which is basically a resistance to fire damage. So
Okay.
this is what everybody sees is this tiefling running into the center of the village, into the burning building of the meadery, shouting, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, we have to save it, we have to save it." And he runs into the burning building, and I'm saving the mead. I'm carrying out the mead. That is what I'm doing.
Okay.
He's grabbing the explosive barrels of mead. What a smart and good soul.
All right, give me some sort of skill check for this. What sort of skill do you think this would be?
Animal handling? Or performance, maybe? I don't know.
Performance would be great.
All right. 27.
Okay, you save the mead.
I drink some of it, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. And we're back to Rollen.
Okay.
You know there's still a small girl at the top of this burning building.
Is she a human
6 years,
girl?
the elder of Timmy.
She is a human girl.
Okay, I'm gonna, kind of just, I'm gonna run into the direction of where the smoke is traveling, and I'm gonna sniff that smoke. I'm really just gonna suck it in, and I'm gonna use that to pinpoint the exact location, floor and room that this girl is in.
Okay.
That is gonna be an 18.
All right.
Using survival.
It is extremely difficult, but you manage to figure it out, and you run in and grab her, and run out, and you have saved the Lanning children, and all the townsfolk are now like throng.
Don't
buckets
put
of
words in
water
my
on
mouth.
the
I didn't
buildings
say
and
that I
stuff.
was running in.
I thought you were pinpointing where she was.
Yeah, I just want to know. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
I've got to say though, those sounds you made, Bachmann, were kind of scary. I wish I'll never want to be saved by a man that makes the sounds of like. I'm here to save you.
Yeah, I'm here to save you, boys and girls. I make a lot of other noises too.
But yeah, so you did it. You succeeded.
Yay!
We did it.
How far
Let's go,
behind are
guys.
we now?
Well, you've definitely lost some time. You during that bit, you saw the dwarves of Deep Home go running through and just kind of look at you and then keep going.
No one helped?
Nope, they didn't help at all.
What's
What
going
a
to be the
world.
penalty to our overland speed with all these barrels of mead that we now have to carry?
Oh, they're not going to last very long, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
So little Timmy comes up and he's like, "Thank you so much. You saved us. You saved us all. And good people should be rewarded with good things. So
Here's some cheetah rockets.
those cheetahs, they probably have to rest too much. You know what you should ride? You should ride these giant lizards that we breed here in town, and you can have some. They go just as fast as a cheetah, but they don't have to slow down.
Are they like the
Take
lizards
rest.
in God dang, in Star Wars?
They're like big lizards like
Dewbacks.
that you ride on top
Oh,
of.
those chicken
Yes.
horses. Yeah.
Dewbacks.
I love it.
And so now you
Well,
have
thank you so
giant
much.
lizards.
And then Toby leans over to little Timmy and goes, "Here, I want you to take this." And he gives him the immovable rod. It's not
Ah,
a,
gee, thanks, mister.
not a stick to be swung.
Timmy tries to swing it.
Don't, idiot, fool, absolute dullard.
Why do you keep trying to give away your removable rods?
People like them.
Okay.
All right, you did it. So, so you guys take off on your giant lizards,
Dewbacks.
on your dewbacks, dudebacks.
Dudeback.
They're called dudebacks here.
Okay.
Wait, if you drink all the mead, you're still carrying the weight of the mead with you.
Huh.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It doesn't work that way, trust me.
Okay. It's like bag of holding rules. Your stomach is, like an interdimensional space.
Yeah.
So, So you guys travel all night or all day, and you make great time. I think you repass the deep home dwarves, who you can just pass them.
Oh,
you can
flip them off. I shoot an arrow into the knee of one of their cheetahs.
give me a roll.
Okay.
Jesus.
God, my attack bonus 13. Okay, so 26.
All right, you shoot one arrow and it goes through all the knees of all the cheetahs.
Jesus. How'd you do? You're whistling as it goes.
It's like Hawkeye in Avengers when he like shoots it into the engine. He's like measuring the wind at curves.
Toby's like gets his ring ready and then sees it happen and then like kind of starts crying.
Rudolph is totally hammered on his lizard at this point, and he's just going like, "Dwarves are assholes. Dwarves are assholes. Dwarves."
I gotta assume that makes us go faster, in my opinion.
And from the dwarf's point of view, it changes pitch due to the Doppler effect as we speed by.
So you guys are hauling ass, and that night you get to Mastwick, which is it is apparently all the walls, the external walls around Mastwick have been painted red. And,
it's a little on the nose.
And I know, right? And there's scales drawn. No, there aren't scales drawn. So you are not allowed into Mastwick, and there are definitely a bunch of guards standing outside the gates. And but there is a camp set up, and you are welcomed in, and you are one of the first people to get there.
Okay. Yes. One of the first who beat us, Michael. Please don't tell me it's those rude, friggin' Mastwickites.
The Mastwickites definitely beat you, and so did the High Elves of Galanthus.
I need to take them out.
You take them out. Hmm.
Toby, screw the rules. Screw the rules. Let's go into Mastwick. Come on, guys. Let's check out the dragon.
I'm into it. Let's go.
We're gonna die.
I've been in more dangerous places.
I must tell you that one of the stipulations for Mastwick being on the path was that no one was to enter Mastwick, and you will be disqualified if you enter Mastwick.
What's the penalty for being disqualified?
This does not make sense.
He explodes. Hey, I have an idea. And then I whisper, drinking scale boys. Toby wants to challenge the High Elves and the Scale Boys to a drinking contest. Loser has to drop out of the race.
The Scale Boys, well, I guess roll a persuasion.
I'm bad at that. Don't make me. Can I cast suggestion instead?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Even better.
What are the modes of transport also for those teams? Like, what are they?
You don't know what Mastwick people are using, but the High Elves are riding on very fleet, seemingly somewhat magical deer.
Okay.
Ooh.
Stag.
I'm going to cast mass suggestion instead on all of them, and basically tell them that they will challenge my boy Rudolph to a drinking contest, and if they fail, they will drop out.
Okay, what
18 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You're doing it both to elves and to the dragon boys?
Just the dragon boys, I think. Let's not be too greedy.
Well, unfortunately, they are not interested in your game.
What, Michael? Okay, fine.
Can I use a stealth while that persuasion is happening? I use a stealth roll to sneak on over there and kind of get into their midst. I want to find out what they're. The dragon boys are the ones we don't know how they're transporting, right?
Right.
Okay, I want to get over there and find out what they're using. I want to find out what engines are in their Honda Civics.
Oh, they're using silverweed.
Wouldn't that slow them down?
That's what they're using.
I rolled an 18 plus 9 to stealth.
Okay. You definitely can sneak into their little camp area, which is sort of separate from everybody else. And there are a number of wyverns tied up.
Okay.
Which are kind of like little small dragons.
Once I'm there, I'm going to use hide in plain sight to fashion a ghillie suit for myself to really just like hide. I'm gonna just like kind of just stay on the ground. I want to wait till they go to sleep without them noticing that I'm there.
Where did Rollen go? I'm scared.
I'm over here. Shit.
It gets late, and they sort of like dourly sit around the campfire. No one really talks much. They're drinking their vodka because they only drink vodka in Maastricht now.
Okay.
And then eventually they go to sleep.
Okay.
Can I do an alchemy check or whatever to try to poison their mead barrel or their drinks after they go to sleep?
Yeah, kill them.
No, just
I mean, you'd have to sneak in as well.
I don't want to do that. Fuck that. That's too scary.
So I want to use another stealth roll. I want to try and I want to clip the wings of all the wyverns.
Jesus.
So that they can't
clip
fly
the
anymore.
Wings?
Yeah, I want to clip the wings. Yeah.
Okay. They'll probably attack you.
Okay. Well, if you need me to roll animal handling, I can do that. But trust me, you don't want me to roll animal handling.
Yeah, Michael, coward.
Let me know if you want me to do that. But I want to.
I would like you to roll animal handling
for each wyvern, or do you want me to just roll once?
You can roll once.
Okay. It's a 7. What's a 17 plus 6 do for me?
So many.
Well, they don't attack you when you go in there.
Okay. And you need me to do the stealth roll to clip? To clip
what do you mean clip?
You just remove like
chop
feather
their wings off?
No, you don't chop their wings off. It's like you do to a parrot. Like you clip off like I'm sure it's actually worse.
The pilot
than what
wings,
I think it
right?
Is. No, that was a Super Nintendo game. It's to clip off like you get rid of like feathers and shit. I'm sure that I have a misunderstanding of what clipping the wings is.
No,
but,
I think you pretty much have it.
Yeah, you get rid of like feathers and stuff, and then their wings don't
have
generate enough.
Feathers.
Oh my god, their wings
Wow.
don't generate enough lift for them to be able to fly. So like a wyvern's wings, are they like a bat wing if they don't have feathers? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they're like a bat. They're dragons.
So they're not going to have like they probably don't have like a ton of nerves in between because like
So true.
bat wing is like bone with like skin flaps in between the bones. They're not going to have a lot of nerves there, so you can clip that so that they can't generate lift and they wouldn't be able to fly.
It's like you're ripping a hole in a tent.
Right, basically.
Okay, give me a survival to do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, all day. All day. So
Your face right now.
So here's the thing. I mean I've got advantage on this because I'm stealth, right?
I don't recall that.
I'm sure he has inspiration at this point.
Oh,
so you can
yeah.
roll inspiration,
Yeah,
you know?
there was the thing I did earlier that you said was like real good.
Yeah, you said
was
that.
Super, you did say it was super good. So
You can all have inspiration.
yeah!
Yes!
Oh, praise Jesus. Okay, 21.
All right, so you sabotage these wyverns. I just call them wyverns. I don't know if it's which one's which.
It's a fun word.
It is a fun word. Yeah, you poke holes in their wings.
Oh, praise God, I rolled a 1.
So did you just basically cut off their whole wings then?
No.
He like punched holes in their membranes, I think.
Sure. Fuck it. If they can't, as long as they can't fly, I don't care.
With a sharp enough knife, they wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It sounds so inhumane.
These have been the darkest episodes.
Hey, Bachmann, I think we should go after the families as well.
Yes! I rolled to kill their families. Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, are there any more hijinks happening, or
I mean, if you guys want to sabotage another team, that'd be great.
I would say Lex is not going to try to harm animals or kill families.
There's other ways to skin a cat. I know you said you were going to harm animals, but
Can I kneecap everyone else on the other team?
No, that's the number one bad thing. How about
big toes off?
can I cast geese at? Okay, I'm gonna go. Who's left? Sorry, who beat us?
The teams that are left are the Maastricht team, the Galanthus High Elves, the Deep Home Dwarves, the Calston guys,
-1.
the regular people from Palor's Hope.
Okay.
The monkeys, the intelligent monkeys from the Swamps of Ichtaka, and the monsters of Tidtown.
All right.
Wait.
So who came in before us? Was the
Maastricht, Galanthus, and Calston.
All right. So I'm gonna hide in a bush and I'm gonna cast geese on
A lot of animals this episode.
on the leader of their team, or the one that looks the least magical, the least wise.
Of which team?
The Galanthus team.
Okay.
And it's a Wisdom 18 saving throw.
Okay. He fails.
All right. So I'm going to cast it at 7th level, and I command him to never move in the direction, never move towards Palor's Hope. You are not allowed to move. Basically, I'm saying you cannot move towards Palor's Hope, or you cannot get closer to Palor's Hope than you are right now. And I cast it at 7th level.
Okay.
So for the next year, if he moves in the direction of Palor's Hope, or if he gets closer from this spot closer to Palor's Hope, he takes 5d10 psychic damage each time he tries to act in a manner counter to my instructions.
Fun.
But only once per day. So.
And it goes up to a year because okay.
Yeah, they cast at 7th level. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Michael, there is something that I think Lex would want to do because it doesn't hurt anyone, but I think it's funny. A team that is ahead of us, before they go to leave, could I cast Demiplane on the outside of their door? So whenever they open their door, instead of walking out, they'll walk into a Demiplane, and then once the door shuts, they're trapped in there.
okay.
And they starve to death.
Do you want to do
I mean,
You didn't kill them. Dehydration did.
Theoretically just trapped in there for an hour.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
do
we
you wanna
won't
do
be
that
there.
to the Calston people?
Yeah, sure. Whoever's
Okay.
really dumb magically.
That would probably be those guys.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
All
They
right.
don't get a save or anything. It just happens and they walk into it.
Damn.
All right. So
But it only lasts for an hour, so it just stops them.
gives you a good head start, though.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So the next morning, it's time for the next challenge, and
So we take a long rest.
you take a long rest, and
Tell you what, this D&D Beyond Things, pretty slick.
it is very good. And the Modrons, all the little Modrons come out. Everyone has one, and except for the one from Drunk Roast Madagascar. And
Weed kills.
and and they say your next challenge is continuing along the lines of previous challenges, will be performance based. You must have a dance off. This will be single elimination. If you do not succeed, you will be going home.
Oh.
You're not here to make friends. And you are in the brackets. You are up against the monkeys from the swamps of Ichtaka.
Would it be
Can
apes?
monkeys dance well?
Hmm?
Can monkeys dance well? Like, are they known for dancing?
I don't know.
The
These are normal
monkeys,
monkeys.
yes, but
Are they monkeys or apes?
We've
are
always
they
called them
chimpanzees?
monkeys. Pooh is a monkey.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's these people. I thought they're bananas people. Got it.
I think it's the same.
Really?
I think so.
Gotcha. Well, who's the best dancer out of all of us? I'm not good at dancing.
I'm not very coordinated
You
in
must-
what you would say traditional dancing.
All of you must dance.
We all must
Oh.
dance.
Security.
Fuck!
XX69-420XX. Oh man, this is too much.
It is a lot. It is frivolous.
Can you like XX guy there? Can you participate in a challenge for us?
Let me see. Searching.
Smoke's coming out of his head. Gross.
There does
Oh,
not
you're
appear
sure.
to be a rule prohibiting me from dancing.
All right, I cast the irresistible dance on the thing.
Oh God.
Primus be praised.
What is happening?
Yeah.
All right. So it is everyone gathers around and you all are squared off against a bunch of these monkeys. Some of them, there's an older one, there's a younger one.
Okay.
And the first one up, I suppose, will be our little robot friend versus one of their guys, and he just, through pure endurance and excitement, he manages to outdance the other guy.
Does he
And
do the
monkey's
robot?
like- the monkey's like, "What is this? I didn't believe that we were allowed to have Modrons be involved." And then who wants to go next?
I guess I can. If I'm
I don't
going to
want
fail,
to.
I might as well do it early.
No, you can do it.
I can do it. I have faith.
All right, so this is going to be just a straight
Dex.
either dex or performance roll.
Okay, they're both the same. So
Okay. So the young monkey squares off against you.
okay, I got a 16 plus a 3, so a 19 total.
He actually also got a 19. So you're both just and everyone's just like the Modrons are all just sitting there watching, and they're like, "It is impossible for us to determine who is the winner. Please continue dancing."
So I have to do it again?
Yep.
Okay. Can I want to appeal to the crowd to yell for me to give me that fire that I need to burn deep down.
You get the crowd all pumped up, which lets you roll with advantage.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah. Thanks, Michael. Well, shit, I rolled the same on both die.
Thanks, Michael.
I rolled an 11 plus 3, so 14.
He rolled a 10, and Lex is victorious.
Nice job.
I couldn't have done it without everyone.
I didn't do anything, but
Okay, that is 2 wins, 1 more win, and the monkeys will be eliminated from the swamps of Ichaka. Who's going to go next, Toby or Rollen Sabotage? Mike, you're muted.
That's why all my just best goofs that I've made in years.
yeah, your face is red from laughing, man. You must have dropped some serious.
Oh, they were so good. Did you say that they'd be eliminated from the swamps of Ichaka? That seems
they are the monkeys from the swamps of Ichaka, representing the swamps of Ichaka. They probably won't be able to go back there.
okay.
Damn.
An extremely old monkey comes out and is looking like he wants to dance. Who's going to dance against him?
I can do it.
Okay.
And am I allowed to subtly cast a spell as I enter the field?
What are you going to cast?
I wanna cast plant growth, and I just want to cover it in just like vines and roots and plants and ferns. There's all
Rudolph.
I want to make it very inconvenient for this. Oh shit! It's well, he's an old monkey. Except I just happened to think that a jungle might make it easier for the monkey to dance.
Yeah, monkeys love vines. I've seen Crystal Skull.
Yeah, they're all
Rudolph is cheering from the sidelines, just going like.
Yeah, maybe
you can do it. Dance, boy.
So yeah, I do cast plant growth.
Okay.
I cast Prestidigitation on him to give him like a bishy sparkles floating all around him.
I do like the little turnaround anime pose, like
Yeah.
victory. But yeah, it should make it more difficult for him to move and do shit.
Before you start, he goes, "Hey, I don't think you should be dancing against me. I'm an old monkey." And he rolls a persuasion against you.
Oh shit!
He gets a 19. You have to roll a wisdom.
I have to roll a wisdom. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He goes, "Hey, it all works out for me," and he wins. So
Damn it.
Wait, you have inspiration. Can you just try again?
No, I used my
No, you already
inspiration.
used it.
I rolled a nat
you
one.
have mine?
no. All right, Toby.
Oh, man.
What's good for the goose? Am I right?
Toby walks out on the dance floor with his hat and his hair kind of pushed aside. And he goes, "Oh, gosh, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?" And he casts polymorph. And then I want to turn into that weird bird that dances. You know, the birds that dance to fuck. They put their little thing out and they kind of they flutter around. And
Want some blue?
yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Those weird birds that dance. And I do that. And I do that
Want
dance.
some fuck?
All right.
Yeah, and I'm just speaking bird, like, "Oh, please fuck me."
You want some fuck?
I will let you roll with advantage.
Oh, nice. So I will use this person's dexterity. Well, no, it's the exact same as mine. Cool. What am I rolling?
Performance or dexterity?
What about Arcana? What about Intimidation? What about Investigation? Religion? Nature. Can I roll Nature? So how well I match the
All
bird
right.
dance.
So with the bird, yeah, fine. You can roll nature.
I'm smart. I use my inspiration to roll again. Fuck you, game. I got a 15.
All right. Well, he got an 11. So you bird dance the shit out of it, and he actually looks a little turned on.
Woo! And then I come out of it. I'm like, I don't know what words I said. If any of you are birds, don't take them offensive. Bye. And then he just kind of trudges off.
All right. So you've eliminated that team.
And I'm going to leave. I love you guys. Don't do anything wrong with my character. Michael, make sure they don't do anything bad. Jonas, thank you so much.
We'll take good care of him.
Toby starts uncontrollably shitting.
No, I said don't do that.
He's like, "Oh, I can't stop."
Stop! No, I said don't do that.
While making out with Toby too.
Oh god!
Stop! No,
They
scat
both
play.
want some fuck.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun.
Thank God he's gone.
Oh shit!
Okay, now let's really get into it.
All right. So yeah, the teams that are still left are your team, the Mastwick team, Drunkros Madagascar team, and Galanthus High Elves. And you
fuck up this high elves.
And you're allowed to go second after the Mastwick team. And they all get on their wyverns and they're about to fly off and they're like, "Shit, these are broken!" And so they run off. They run off around the corner. But since they're at Mastwick, it seems like they're probably getting some extra help, and they get new less fast, but they get new mounts and they get on them and ride off. They seem to just be horses.
Shit.
And then you guys go.
Can we...
And
oh, go ahead.
you're on your. I believe you're on your lizard thingies.
For sure. Whatever's fastest.
For sure.
We want to go the fastest. I want to go fast. I want to go fast.
So you're going, and you guys are. So again, it's going to be this one. You actually have to camp, or you're not like you can't. It's going to take 2 full days to get there. Because
You have to camp, or can we?
You don't have to camp. No.
So we could travel through the night.
You could. Your animals would probably not do very well.
Yeah, but I thought you said these ones didn't have to stop and rest as much.
Well, as much as a cheetah.
Well.
They're still mortal beings.
Yeah, but maybe I can convince them to do better, to just be their best self.
Okay, well, yeah, you can convince them to go further than they would.
Can I use mass suggestion on them? I don't know if it works on animals.
You could definitely do that.
It says 12 creatures.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah, sure.
They get a wisdom saving throw. But yeah, I would like to try to mass suggest our animals that they're not tired and they can go just a little bit further. And by a little bit further, I mean, like, anytime they say to stop, I will tell them just a little bit further, maybe 8 more times.
Okay. So it's like middle of the night. You guys are still charging along. And you're all getting kind of sleepy. I'm going to have each of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, can do.
I do not give us any bonuses to this.
What?
It's horseshit. I rolled a 15 plus 7, so a 22.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. I guess I'll roll for 18. I guess I should roll for old Tobster.
Constitution. I start uncontrollably shitting.
Ooh, Toby crits. Believe it or not.
What?
So I think Rollen has fallen asleep in the saddle. But
Okay.
with the rolls from your other guys, you managed to keep him from falling off.
Yeah, could we like ride our lizards by him side by side so he's in the middle? That way he can't like roll off, and yeah, we can.
Yep, absolutely.
I feel like that's how they do it in the Wild West.
Okay.
Just give it a little cartoon air bubble that goes out and comes back in, goes back out.
So it's mid morning, and you're charging along the road, and you see a group up ahead who seems to be stopped.
Okay.
And there seems to be some sort of creatures milling around, some sort of 4-legged large beasts.
Ooh, what kind? Were they riding them?
Yeah, they're pretty far away at this point, so you're not really sure who it is or what they are.
I think we should get closer, guys, right?
Let's do it.
Am I awake at this point?
We wake you up.
Yes,
For
you're
this.
awake now.
Okay, I tickle you right under the armpit.
I awake with a start and knock an arrow pointed at your head.
I love it.
You shouldn't do that to me. I've seen some things.
What have you seen?
I've seen bodies such miles high. He starts into a whole thing.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
All right, so you get closer, and it is the team from Galanthus, and they are dead.
What?
They've been
All right.
murdered.
That's
What do you mean they're dead?
They're murdered.
it's one less team we have to worry about.
Right, but I mean, this is like kind of a diplomatic issue at this point, isn't it? Like,
It's not great.
shit. Can we make notes of everyone that's dead, and can we swap out our animals for their animals?
Your animals look real bad, and I think like one of them is probably at least passed out, if not, if not toast. And yeah, so you could definitely switch to their stags, their magical golden stags.
Oh my god!
Do like a quick investigation, and
for sure.
I want to see. Oh man,
we could just run with this and be a murder mystery now.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? It's 23.
I'll say you find a stray dragon scale amongst the carnage.
Uh-huh. Oh, let me check and see if there's dragons around. Again. I forget what I have to roll for that. Hold on. Let's see if it's a favored. I think it's favored enemy. Is that what I'm looking for? No, it's not.
They're elves, so that wouldn't really help.
Wait, I thought you said I found a dragon scale.
You find a dragon scale, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking like the people. I see.
A small one is probably from a dragonborn.
Oh, so I wouldn't be able to find a dragonborn?
No, you can, I mean, if that's a.
Oh, you got their scent earlier, though.
Yeah, I got everybody's scent.
Mm-hmm.
God, I know I had something about that allows me to do this.
So, Michael, do you think like a song of rest will help these guys?
I mean, they're resting.
I don't know. I feel like it would help me.
They're resting forever.
That's funny.
Okay. So,
here it is.
So what is your thing? It's like it can track somebody within a mile or something?
Yeah, it says for 1 minute per level of the spell slot I expend, I can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of me. Or up to 6 miles if I'm in my favored terrain, which I don't know if I am. Let's see. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. But you said there were dragons with the dragonborns, I thought, last time.
I said that there was a kobold, 2 dragonborn, and a human.
Oh.
So you could track the human, but I feel like, I mean, dragonborns have dragon in their name, so I feel like it should count, right?
You can do, you know what? Since you caught their scent, you can totally do your thing.
All right, yes.
Michael, so I love Saturday recording, Michael, because you're down for anything.
Whatever, man.
Actually, there's no roll for this. I just get to do it.
Okay. Yeah, they're within a mile.
Okay, now here's the downside: is I don't get to know in what direction or location they are, or the number of them that there are. I just get to know that they're within a mile.
If you use a survival, you can track them.
Perfect. 13 plus my survival is 6, so 19.
Okay. They are, unsurprisingly, they are headed towards Palor's Hope.
We killed them.
Yeah, we all agree, so we do it.
Okay, so you're heading off that direction, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right, so you're racing down the road, and eventually you get to a point where you see a group of riders up ahead of you. And you seem to be gaining on them, but you can also start to see the signs of Palor's Hope getting closer.
Guys, there's a group up ahead of us.
What are they riding?
There's Palor's Hope. They're pink tutus.
Wait, they're wearing pink tutus?
That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that checks out.
They seem to be riding some sort of skeletal horse.
Oh, boy.
That's so spoopy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good.
Lex is just getting her rocks off right now about these skeletal horses.
I want a skeleton horse.
Okay, so I mean, how we gain on them? I guess they just get right up.
You're gaining on them, but it seems like unless you do something, you're not going to catch them before they get to Paler's Hope.
Let's see. What
How far away would you say they are from us?
Like they're just you can barely just see them up ahead, so probably
60 feet.
like a mile.
Damn it!
Toby looks at you all and he goes, "I don't know what to do, guys.
Toby, don't you have a spell for this?
I don't think so."
Toby!
You said they're a mile ahead of us?
Yeah,
How close can we get before they reach Paler's Hope?
maybe make up half the distance.
Ah, shit.
Can I try to inspire our lizards to speed up a little?
Absolutely. How about this? Why don't we enter into a chasing skill challenge?
Oh, God. So hyped. I fucking love skill challenges so much.
Everybody roll for initiative. Toby decides he's not going to help.
I got an 18.
God, I got a 19. These are good-ass dice.
24.
Diehard ones?
Yeah, hashtag diehard dice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
24.
Nice. Rudolph is first. Did you guys know that if you use the code DRAGONS, you get 15% off at dieharddice.com? It's true.
And you should. I have all of the sets that we have are beautiful, impeccably made.
Hashtag not an ad.
Random rolling. They're so good. I love them.
They are good. Okay, so Rudolph, you are going to inspire your steeds.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Through the streams are swollen.
That's me.
Dog is rolling right. Through rain and wind and weather, hell bad for leather. Wishing my gal was by my side. All the things I'm missing, goodbye, love and kissing, waiting at the end of my ride. Move him up, head him up, head him up, move him on, man, head him up, run, rawhide.
I love the music for this episode.
You still have to roll.
Oh, fuck you.
I will give you advantage though, because that was beautiful.
You should really be using inspiration after every song, I think, honestly.
Did not remember the lyrics though. What do you want to be? Animal handling?
Whatever. It could be survival, animal handling, performance. Since you
All right,
played
18.
a Beatles song.
18?
18. All right, your steeds start charging and make up a bunch of ground.
Nice.
Everyone's very excited. All right, Rollen.
Rollen. So how much ground have we made up? Can I hit them with a rope arrow?
I don't think you can hit them with a rope arrow yet.
Son of a bitch.
You're gonna have to get 5 successes, so you'll probably have another chance.
Yeah.
Hit them with a rope arrow.
I'm sorry, I've got the drinking hiccups. It just happened.
Yeah, I only made this guy today, so I'm trying to figure out what all these things. I've got a skill called bark skin. Does that mean that I make my skin into dogs?
No, you turn yourself into basically a tree.
Oh, that's not going to help.
It gives you
Probably not.
typically DR or damage, something.
Wait, so how many feet behind them are we?
Many, many, many feet. You're like half a mile behind them. They're so far ahead of you.
So 10 feet.
You can't do it. I don't think you can do anything to them. All you can do is really make yourself go faster.
Let's see. Shit.
Nika, are you okay?
Yeah, it's hiccups. They sound awful, but I'm good. I just need to drink more.
That is always the solution.
Man, I don't know what the hell I can do to him from this far back. Ooh. Are there any bodies of water nearby to me?
You're racing alongside of a lake right now.
Oh, man. I want to... What kind of creatures live in this lake?
Probably aquatic creatures.
Yeah, but like big ones.
Any
semi-aquatic?
What are you looking for?
Listen, I got this Trident of Fish command. It lets me dominate anything with an innate swimming speed. So, biggest you got that can join. So I want basically a giant fish monster to join the race. I mean, it'd be a shame if I never used my Trident of Fish command, wouldn't you say?
It would be. I'm seeing. Let's see.
This has got like does this lake? Can I do a history check? Maybe see if this lake has a Loch Ness monster style myth about it.
I'm going into. Does D&D Beyond? I don't think it has an aquatic creature. Oh no, it's got environment though. Let's see.
Giant turtles. Turtles are slow. That's not going to work.
What is... Searching.
Searching.
Browser searching. None of these are aquatic.
I mean, you could just make something up too, right?
Yeah, sure. There is. Everyone knows that there's the Great Lake Monster of Paler's Hope.
Yeah,
half mile outside of Paler's Hope.
We've dealt with it many times. And so I pull out my trident and I say, well, let's hope this works. I never used this before. I say, come to my aid, monster of the lake. And I use one charge. It's a save DC of 15.
All right. Okay. The great monster of Paler's Lake fails its saving throw. And how does it describe how it helps you go faster?
Well, I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily going to help us go faster. But it's going to help us later.
Does it slow down the other guys?
Yeah, sure. So this thing is going to. Well, we're both. Are they still next to the lake?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say that it emerges from the lake up next to where they are and spooks their skeletal horses, ironically, and causes them to slow down a significant amount.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll say that maybe they get hit with a big wave of water and the skeletal horses' hooves were flaming before, but now they're not. Which is obviously going to make them go much slower.
Well, flames are a sign of speed, as anybody who's seen a Honda Civic know.
Of course.
Can you drive the monster? What sort of monster is it?
What was that, Jonas?
What sort of monster? Can you describe the monster?
He's kind of like a long, like snaky type dude, except also.
Is it Loch Ness?
No, I don't want to say it's like Loch Ness because it's also kind of like it's got like feathers and like a beak, but not on its face. And it's like
where's the beak?
Well, it's
that's part of the myth.
roll perception, I guess. But it's got like kind of like almost like a primate style arm. It's definitely not anything that you've seen before. It's got like human legs, like with boots. And this, it's crazy, man. No one will ever believe you if you say you saw this thing later on.
Fan artists, fire up your drawing implements.
What is its name?
What?
What is its name?
Daryl.
Daryl?
Yeah.
Does it speak with a lisp?
No, it doesn't speak with a lisp. It's definitely got a drawl. It's an accent you can't quite place. And it kind of shifts. Which is weird because it's not actually saying words. It doesn't speak common. But you can tell that it's got an accent. If you can imagine like guttural like cries with like a southern drawl, it's kind of what this thing sounds like.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Lex, you're up.
How far away? Are we within 300 feet?
I'll say after this, you have managed to get within 300 feet.
I want to Eldritch Blast one of those motherfuckers. But
Do
I
it.
have Eldritch Spear, so it goes 300 instead of 120 feet.
Dang it.
So I will... I'm hoping maybe I can knock one off of their spooky horses.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 2 beams that will do 1d10 of force damage each, so 2d10 total.
Okay.
Do you want me to just roll like an Arcana?
Sure.
Okay.
Or like you can just roll an attack.
Okay.
That'll work too.
Fuck, I rolled a 2.
Inspiration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use inspiration. Let's do it.
Okay.
Fuck, I rolled a 10. Okay.
10 plus what, though?
10 plus 8, so 18.
18 actually is just enough.
Oh, thank God. Thank you for being kind and merciful, Michael.
That's the number we're looking for.
And I will do 13 damage to one of them.
Okay. You blast one of them right off of their horse.
Nice.
And he goes rolling down the embankment, and Daryl is just waiting with an open maw and the lake. And
Gobbles him right up.
gobbles it and just gulp, one big bite.
I love it.
Daryl!
I didn't even know there was a monster in that lake. I was just hoping.
Okay,
I'm
back
not
to
from
Rudolph. Rudolph, you're up.
I'm up. Fuck. Yeah. What should I do?
That's a good question.
Let's see.
Guys, I love day
Bardic
drinking.
inspiration.
You can
How
inspire.
about that? Bardic inspiration. Again.
Okay.
No, I've done that already.
Get the snores out of there.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get him to move.
Are we close enough? How close are we to them at this point?
You're probably within maybe like 150 feet now.
And they're riding dead horses?
They're riding skeletal horses with previously flaming hooves.
How much would it fuck about that horse if you cast regenerate on it?
Regenerate?
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. I better do something.
It gets
Let's go with it.
It gets muscles back and is now running faster.
Let's go with it.
Damn it!
They're old horses, right? I mean, they're fucking
Oh, yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah, they're very old.
So
They get their
All right.
arthritis back.
So could that be maybe some sort of arcana or something like that?
sure.
Or haste. Do you have haste as a bard?
Oh no.
Dang.
Damn it, no. What arcana? I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh, hey, that
Definitely
20 is
take
better than the
20.
1.
Yeah.
20 is better than 1. And he regenerates, the horse I'm targeting regenerates 31 hit points as well. Just
Okay. So a bunch of meat grows back in this horse, and I'll say it happens to all 3 of the remaining horses. A bunch of like meat grows back on them, and
I targeted they're behind, so it's all in the behind. They just got like asses.
you got big asses,
Horse butts.
and it slows them right down. And you guys are like within maybe 20, 30 feet of them now, but you can see up ahead. You've gone through the gates of Palor's Hope, and you can see the big gleaming golden statue of Tom the Dragonborn ahead of you.
How many of them are
And
left?
there's 3, but they're on slow meat horses now.
Okay.
And Rollen, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to use volley, which will allow me to attack to shoot an arrow at all three of them, because I'm assuming they're all within 10 feet of each other. Yeah. And I want to use hammerhead arrows, which have the potential to stun these guys and make them fall off of their skeleton horses.
Okay.
So 26 to attack. If you want me to roll for each one, or
no, you can just use that.
Okay.
And we just needed one more success. Anyway, so you blast these fuckers right off their horses.
Nice.
And they go crumpling to the ground, and there's just a clear path ahead of you to the statue of Tom.
We go there.
You ride. All right, you ride right on through. Which one of you wants to do the honors of touching the hilt? I think it's a big statue, right? So you probably have to like climb up it.
Yeah.
Well, what if we all climbed on each other in like a totem pole to get to the top?
Toby's like, I think that's a great idea, and then he just keeps shitting.
So maybe we should have Toby on the bottom so he doesn't shit on the rest of us.
What's his strength
I
like?
can't control my bowels.
Rudolph is definitely singing his one of his most famous songs, victory song of like, oh, we're halfway there, living on a prayer.
Oh yeah, we have that one in my world too.
All right, you climb up the statue and you touch the hilt and you're transported into the Pale Horse Hope Arena, where you're greeted by just roaring applause from the crowd, and the announcer goes, "Congratulations, White Spire! You have won the Ruri Games!" Everyone's like, everyone goes nuts, and you guys did it! You won.
Yay!
Whoa!
Oh, good, guys. We only had to like murder 5 families and kill 28 people.
Very cruel to
Permanently injure a bunch of wyverns.
and cheetahs. Don't forget that.
Oh God!
Literally beat animals all to near death.
Kneecap violence.
The epilogue is just going to be a bunch of cheetahs in rehab.
I feel that's the counterweight though. We did regenerate some horses. So.
That is
Yeah, we did.
That's a good point.
Just the back end of the horses.
I feel like we
That's
did
the
a lot of
important
bad, but we won, so.
Yeah, that's all that really counts.
The darkest timeline for us.
How are you feeling, Jonas? Did you have any other stuff that you in your arsenal that you wanted to play for us, or are we just cool to wrap up?
Well, it's only if you want to have that song for Steph. You want her to have something to.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do it after the credits then. Essentially,
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Nick Fury, he comes out after the credits and invites Steph into the Avengers, and we'll have this thing.
perfect. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Antonsson brothers. Can you say? I can't. I'm missing a syllable, right?
But my name? No. Yes. Antonsson.
Antonsson. Thank you, guys. You guys were beautiful. The music was wonderful and really,
this is awesome.
Really classed up our podcast.
Yeah.
I think with
really fun.
bring some talent.
Wow, thanks, Michael.
Over your words, Michael.
If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning. I'm at Jennifer Cheek. I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
And follow us at Raw Fury.
Yeah, and do you want to, for anyone who missed it last week, do you want to just let us know what Raw Fury is about one last time?
Sure. So Raw Fury is a small games publisher. We publish games over all platforms: PC, console, mobile. We've done a bunch of stuff over the last 3 years. Kingdom is the most probably the most recognized name out there, but we've published games like Goner, TXP, Kathy Rain, and a bunch of new games coming up. So check out the website, rawfury.com.
Excellent. And I'm a big fan of your guys' games, and I'm a big fan of your folks in your company. Everyone is super nice, and we always have a good time seeing you guys at conventions and stuff. So look forward to seeing y'all in person again soon.
Couple more months.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to be at PAX?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. But
Fingers
I might also make it to GeeklyCon. It's,
Yes!
That would be amazing. You should make a return.
That would be very
I'm
good.
hoping to be there.
I'm currently in negotiations with my wife to make it to PAX, so hopefully we can do that.
Please!
Ooh,
I never had a
man.
PAX with Bachmann, and I want to see it.
We'd have to do a live show.
Mm-hmm.
I want it. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking hyped. I think about it every day. What am I going to wear? When am I getting there? What are we going to do? I can't wait.
GeeklyCon.com. Grab your tickets now. We have sold over half of them, so only,
Only half left.
only a couple hundred left.
But seriously, getting them sooner is better than getting them later. You can find rooming, ride shares on the forums, anything that can make your trip to GeeklyCon easier. It is going to be a place where you will have fun. You will play games. You will meet your best friends. It's awesome. It's worth coming, even if it's your only vacation of the year.
Plus,
Do
get
it.
in on that premium swag. Get yourself some
Oh,
dice.
yeah.
You deserve it.
Oh yeah, I actually
It's
like I sent
good
you
shit.
guys. They sent me a picture of the prototype of the Geekly D6 that they made.
That's
Got a
very good.
logo on it.
Yeah.
It looked real good.
If anyone thought previous year's items were great, you haven't seen anything yet. We're gonna.
And even if you thought previous years were bad, this is going to be good.
This is gonna be really, really good.
It's gonna be nice. I'm excited.
Didn't get your full. Did you have anything else?
I was gonna say. All right, Nika, take us away.
Okay.
Didn't get your
fill of
fill-
action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com, where you can find other thrilling podcasts, hottest nerd news, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished the insanity that is the Raw Fury games, head on over to Apple Podcasts or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content like ad-free episodes that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Every pledge helps us keep growing and makes this show better with each episode. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thanks, everybody. We will be back next week with some brand new stuff, some new characters for you to meet.
Yeah.
So,
Man, this is going to be crazy.
Get to meet the hot new character, Rollen Twin Ties.
all right, guys. See you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Stirp and expert.
Stirp and expert.
Stirp expert.
We did. We got through the whole. I was not sure we were going to get through the whole thing.
We did it.
I definitely left out several things, but that's
It would have probably been fine if we didn't want to murder everyone.
Wait a minute.
This was very dark. This is probably the darkest.
it was
Yeah, it was very
Our
good.
darkest timeline.
a lighthearted romp through darkness. What was the number?
When Toby
This
is
is
Toby
250.
is psychologically damaging people in order not to kill them, there's something seriously wrong.
Okay, guys, I'm taking the stream down. Here it goes. Bye.
Bye.